How are you? By blessings to God, you are doing well. So this is Dr. A B JENA, faculty member, PG Department of Business Management, Pakirimoni University, Balasore, Odisha. So once again, I am welcoming to all of you to Dr. A B JENA classes. Friends, today we are going to discuss the 30 multiple choice questions. It's a specially it's a for net JRF exemption as well as so this will be very useful and fruitful for the lectureship and CPET, I mean the common PG entrance examination as well as that is the PhD entrance examination. So it's the series 3. Friends, I have already posted the series 1 and series 2. I have already posted. Kindly go through the posted video. So I will have the request to all of you from beginning to till end. You watch it. Definitely you will be comfortable in UGC NET JRF examination, and I am hopeful that in your early attempts you can click or you can qualify the NET and JRF if you are going to appear the NET and JRF examination. So friends, without delay, we will start our discussion. It's the series 3. So first one MCQ, identify which of the below mentioned, that is the premium or premiums is or are responsible for the gap between the present yield or output of treasury bonds and the estimated ROI, that is the return on investment on common stock. It's that is the expected premium of a subtracted value obtained through dividend ratio and the difference cited in the long run growth rate that is assessed for the growth portfolios. B, it's C, that is the past risk premium which is obtained by subtracting an investor's return estimates upon an equity investment from the risk-free return rates. C, it's that is the current risk premium. D, it's both B and C. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. That is, so the past risk premium which is obtained by subtracting an investor's return estimates upon an equity investment from the risk-free return rates are responsible for the gap between the present yield or output of treasury bonds and the estimated ROI on common stock. So C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ. A company expects maximum return rate upon the successful launching of a venture. So this is essential to satisfy the interest of the active investors. What is the minimum return on investment called in accountancy or accounting terms? A, it's that is the cost of equity. B, it's average cost generated through the borrowing of assets. C, it's a weighted average cost of capital. D, it's that is the net ratio of profits. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. In a, that is the weighted average capital cost minimum return on investment called that is the accountancy terms. So next one MCQ. While working under a solitary period capital proportioning limitation, you may initially need to have a go at choosing projects by dropping request of there in a request to allow yourself the best opportunity to choose the blend of undertakings which adds most to the worth of a firm. A, it's that is the payback period. B, it's profitability index. C, it's that is the net present value. D, it's that is the internal rate of return. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. B. So while working under a solitary period capital proportioning limitation, you may initially need to have a go at choosing the projects by dropping request of there in a request to allow yourself the best opportunity to choose the blend of undertakings which adds the most to the worth of a firm. That is the profitability index. So B is the right option for this MCQ. Next one MCQ. Some ratios are here with a given below. A, it's that is the EPS earning per share. B or second one, it's that is the price earning PE ratio. 3, it's the net profit ratio. It's that is the DPS, dividend per share. And last one, it's the dividend yield ratio. So which of the following ratio can be classified as the market test ratio? So out of these 5, so which ones can be classified as the market test ratio? Option A, except B, all other ratios. B, it's the second one, I mean that is the PE ratio, and B, it's the that is the dividend yield ratio. C, it's the EPS, then net profit ratio, and DPS. D, it's the all except 3. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So net profit ratio will not be that is the taken into consideration or classified as the market test ratio. So here, so D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, who has suggested the product pricing place or product price place promotion? All these in a company represents the marketing mix. So it's a 4 P's popularly known as. So first one is that is first P, that is the product. Second one P is that is the pricing or price. Next one it's P is that is the place, and the last P it's that is the promotion. 4 P's. So who has suggested the marketing mix? A, it's the Neil Borden. B, it's Neilsen. C, it's Philip Kotler. D, it's Adam Smith. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Friends, to know more and more about I have already posted 2 separate, that is the MCQ part 1, part 2 on marketing management. Kindly go through the posted video and definitely you will know more and more. So next one MCQ, the companies like that is the Flipkart, Amazon, that is the Mitra, to which type of e-commerce EC segment? A, it's B2B, business to business. B, it's that is the B2C, I mean business to customer. C, it's that is the P2P, I mean P2P, point to point. D, it's that is C2B, I mean consumer to business. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So so B to C. So this is that is the e-commerce segment. So normally the companies like that the Flipkart, Amazon, so they are adopting this. So next one MCQ, which of the following from the among is the third step in the process of marketing research? A, it's that is the analyze or analysis the information. B, it's that is the develop the research plan and design. C, it's that is the present the findings. D, it's collect the information. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. I mean that is the collecting or collection or collect the information or data from is the third step in the process of marketing research. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, what do reference group do in the process of consumer buying behavior? A, it's they recommend to individuals a particular product or service. B, it's they provide the benchmarks for comparing and evaluating the group and personal characteristics. C, it's they buy goods or services first and an individual buy them later. D, it's they on this one, an individual from buying a particular product or services. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So the reference group do in the process of buying consumer buying behavior because they provide the benchmarks for comparing and evaluating the group and personal characteristics. So B is the right option of this MCQ. So next one MCQ, the marketing mix describes what? The marketing mix describes what? A, it's that is a composite analysis of all environmental factors inside and outside the firm. B, it's a series of business decisions that aid in selling a product. C, it's the relationship between firm's marketing strengths and its business weakness. C, it's a blending of four strategic elements to satisfy the specific target market. Typing error. So D is the right option for this MCQ. The marketing mix describes a blending of four strategic elements. I mean the 4 P's, that is the product, price, place, promotion, 4 P's, to satisfy the specific target market. So D is the right option for this MCQ. D. So next one MCQ, when a firm sets the high initial prices which fall with the entry of competitors in the market, it is known as what or which types of pricing? A, it's that is the skimming pricing. B, it's going rate pricing. C, it's value based pricing. D, it's that is the penetration pricing. So, friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. When a firm sets the high initial prices which fall with the entry of competitors in the market, it is known as what is this? That is the skimming pricing strategy. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, that is the income taxes comes under which accounting standard? So Indo AS 11 or Indian Accounting Standard 11. Then B, it's Indian Accounting Standard 12. C, it's Indian Accounting Standard 13. D, it's Indian Accounting Standard 14. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. B. Income taxes come under the Indo AS, I mean the Indian Accounting Standard 12. So next one MCQ, for a practical standpoint, what is the goal of accounting standards harmonization? A, it's creating one set of standards used throughout the world. B, it's reducing the conflict among the national accounting standards. C, it's producing the accounting standards that are unique for each country. D, it's that is forcing the compliance with the IASB regulations. So friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So for a practical standpoint, that is the goal of accounting standard harmonization is to create or for creating one set of standards used throughout the world. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, the beginning of the earliest period for which an entity presents full comparative information under the Indian Accounting Standard in first Indian Accounting Standard financial statement is called what? A, it's that is the first report period. B, it's the date of acquisition. C, it's the date of transition. D, it's the date of conversion. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. C. So next one MCQ, the ceiling limit of deduction under section 24 and subsection B in respect of interest on a loan taken the 1st April 2020 or 2020 for repairs of a self-occupied house is what amount? A, it's rupees 30,000 per annum. B, it's rupees 1,50,000 per annum. C, it's rupees 2 lakh per annum and no limit. Last one option. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So the ceiling limit of a deduction under section 24 B in respect of interest on loan taken on 1st April 2020 for repairs of a self-occupied house is how much? Rupees 20,000, that is per annum. PA, it stands for per annum. So next one MCQ, pay as you earn scheme is known as what? Vital statement. Pay as you earn scheme is known as what? A, it's interest. B, is that is income tax. C, it's advance tax. D, it's none of the above. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. C. Pay as you earn scheme is known as advance tax. Cost or expenses must be recorded at the same time as the revenue to which they correspond is specified by which principle? Accounting principle. A, it's matching principle. B, it's going concern principle. C, it's consistency principle. D, it's that is the prudence principle. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. Cost or expenses must be recorded at the same time as the revenue to which they correspond is specified by matching principles of accounting. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, an arrangement between two insurance companies whereby one insurance company transfers a part of risk to other insurance company is known as or called as what? A, it's double insurance. B, it's reinsurance. C, it's joint insurance. D, it's none of the above. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. It is known as what is this? Reinsurance. So next one MCQ, which of the following is a plan or a blueprint that helps the organization to achieve its long-term goals and mission? A, it's that is the objectives. B, it's a plan. C, it's policy. D, it's that is the strategy. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. D, it's known as what is this, or the strategy is a plan or blueprint that helps the organization to achieve its long-term goals and missions. So next one MCQ. So next one MCQ from economics economics. In order to control the credit and investment, the central bank of a country, I mean the RBI, here in India the central bank is that is RBI, will or does what? A, it sell the securities in the open market and hike the CRR. CRR means that is the cash reserve ratio. Friends, CRR stands for cash reserve ratio. B, it's that is the buy securities in the open market and lower the CRR. C, it's buy securities from the open market and hike the it's a that is not high the CRR. C, it's that is the sell the securities in the open market and lower the CRR. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. In order to control the credit and investment, the central bank of a country should sell the securities in the open market and hike the CRR. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So here, so next one MCQ. Sorry, it's okay. So buy securities from the open market and hike the CRR. So next one MCQ from the GST and indirect tax. So GST rates applicable on goods and services are what? A, it's 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 26%. B, it's 0%, 6%, 12%, 18% and 28%. C, it's 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. D, it's 0%, 5%, 12%, 16% and 28%. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. GST rates applicable on goods and services are what in India? After implementation of GST, it stands for what is this? Friends, it's a goods and services tax. So 0%, 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. Friends, so I have already posted two videos on GST and indirect tax, two separate videos on 30 age MCQs, kindly go through the posted video. Definitely you will know more and more. So here, so C is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ. Which types of audit is generally conducted between two annual audits? A, it's that internal audit, B, it's interim audit, C, it's a final audit, D, it's that is the continuous audit. So friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So interim audit is generally conducted between two annual audits. So friends, I have already posted one separate video by giving the 30 MCQs or the vital MCQs from the auditing subject. Kindly go through the posted video. Definitely you will know more and more. So interim audit. So B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one, MCQ from the research methodology. Formulation of a hypothesis may not be required in a where A, it's survey method, B, it's historical studies, C, it's experimental studies, D, it's that is the normative studies. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. So formulation of hypothesis may not be required in which types of studies, that is the historical studies. So next one MCQ, when a research problem is related to heterogeneous population, the most suitable sampling method is what or which types of sampling? A, it's that the cluster sampling, B, it's stratified sampling, C, it's convenient sampling, D, it's that is the lottery method. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. When a research problem is related to heterogeneous population, then the most suitable sampling method is what? That is the stratified sampling. So next one MCQ. Which correlation coefficient best explain the relationship between the creativity and intelligence? So A, it's that is 1, B, it's 0.6, C, it's 0.5, D, it's 0.3. Friends, so A is the right option for this MCQ. So 1, the correlation coefficient best explains the relationship between the creativity and intelligence. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, field work based research is classified as what or which types of research? A, it's that is the experimental, B, it's historical, C, it's empirical, D, it's that is the biographical. Friends, so C is the right option for this MCQ. Field work based research is classified as that is the empirical. So next one MCQ, for a positive skewed distribution, which of the following inequalities hold? A, it's that is the median more than mode, B, it's mode more than mean, C, it's mean more than median, D, it's that is the mean more than or greater than mode. Friends, so D is the right option for this MCQ. For a positive skewed distribution, that is the mean greater than or more than mode, that is the inequalities hold. So D is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, the probability of intersection of two mutually, that is the exclusive events, is always what? A, it's infinite, B, it's 0, C, it's 1, D, it's none of the above. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. Always the probability of the intersection of two mutually inclusive events is always what? The 0. B is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, the ratio of between sample variance and within the sample variance follows what? Or which types of distribution? A, it's F distribution, B, it's chi-square distribution, C, it's Z distribution, D, it's T distribution. So friends, A is the right option for this MCQ. The ratio of between sample variance and within the sample variance follows what is this? That is the F distribution. So A is the right option for this MCQ. So next one MCQ, from the economics, the law of diminishing marginal utility was developed by whom? A it's F.W. Taylor, B it's that is the Alfred Marshall, C it's Adam Smith, D it's Peter Drucker. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. B. The law of diminishing marginal utility was developed by whom? That is the Alfred Marshall. So F.W. Taylor is known as the father of scientific management. Adam Smith, friends, you know. Again, I am repeating that Adam Smith, the father of the economics, and the Peter Drucker, known as that is the father of the modern management. So, friends, I have already posted one video that the fathers of different subjects. I mean that is the financial management, marketing management, that is administrative theory, banking, insurance. So kindly go through the posted video. Definitely you will know more and more. So last but not the least, the vital MCQ, which method or dash method is included in the, that is the of the job training. Of the job training, A it's coaching, B it's role playing, C it's that is the apprenticeship training, D it's that is the vestibule training. Friends, so B is the right option for this MCQ. I mean the role playing method is included in the, that is the of the job training program. So friends, so these are all about the 30 vital MCQs, and so these MCQs will be very useful and fruitful, particularly those who are preparing for the UGC NET and JRF. And you can I am hopeful that in your early attempt you can click, or you can qualify the NET or JRF exams, and these MCQs will also be very useful and fruitful those who are preparing for the, that is the lectureship, I mean the SSB and OPSC as well as. So these MCQs will be useful and helpful those who are going to appear the, that is the PG entrance examination as well as that is the PhD entrance examination. So friends, so these are all about today's discussion. During the discussion, if any mismatch or gap you will find, kindly give your valuable comment and suggestion in the comment section. And I will have the request to all of you, if you like this video lecture, kindly you subscribe my channel, kindly you share it, kindly you forward it, and I am waiting your valuable comment and suggestion from your side. So thanks a million to all of you.